Hi again, my name is Janice Nolasco Shirima, a mountain guide by professional. And we have two main goals to our clients and to our crew. And the number one goal is safety. And the second goal is summit. When we talk about safety, it's not more of the theoretical thing, but more of the practical thing for the safety of our clients. And every day, morning and evening, we do the medical checkup to our clients. And we have the medical forms as shown here. This medical form, each client is having one medical form for putting all the medical records, as from the oxygen, because we are using the pulse oximeter machine to check your oxygen saturation in the blood and to check your pulse rate as well. And as for me and all my guides, we are all medically trained for the high altitude sickness in all the three body systems, as from the brain system to the circulatory system and to the breathing system. So when a client is having a problem, we check when we're doing the medical checkup to see if the problem is in the brain system or in the circulatory system or in the breathing system. And for that case, there is a way that we are telling our clients to remember every day, and this is so-called the SWAT, because in any climb or any hike that you're doing, you're going to burn lots of calories. So that means you need sugar. And how do you get sugar? From the snacks and the food that you're eating. So here is, it stands for sugar. But also, when you are hiking, you will sweat. And from sweating, you lose some salt material. So also S, it also stands for salt. And also the salt you get from the snacks and the food that you are eating, but also from the Gatorade. It's a very good stuff. Or from the ORS. It's also a very good source for the sugar and salt. But also W, here it stands for water. You need to drink 3 to 4 liters a day. Why? It's because if you don't drink enough water, you will get dehydration. And with dehydration, here's where sometimes you can hear somebody complaining about having a slight headache. So if you haven't been drinking water, you're going to end up with a high pulse rate. And with the high pulse rate, this will result into a slight headache. And this is the headache, we call it a headache due to dehydration. That's why we're trying to insist our clients to keep drinking enough water. But also A, this it stands for always clean. It's not more of the shower, but more of the hygiene, keeping your hands clean to avoid bacteria which might cause diarrhea. But also T, it's more of the temperature. And temperature can either be high or low. So when the temperature is high, this means we're talking about the fever. But in our first aid kit, we carry the thermometer. So when a client is complaining about fever, to be sure that it's a fever, we are using the thermometer to check our clients to be sure whether it's fever or not. And if it's fever, this means it's a sign of infections. And if it's an infection, we are not doctors, but we are medically trained for the high altitude sickness. And we can contact with the doctors for further help. But then when it's low, here we're talking about hypothermia. Being on the high altitude, it's cold there. It's an extreme environment. So we're always trying to check our clients to make sure that they are warm all the time and to alert them not to wear the cotton material t-shirts during hiking, because with the cotton material, when you sweat, they absorb the heat, the sweating. And if you're taking a rest, it's so easy to get hypothermia because the t-shirt, the cotton material, will start absorbing heat from your body. So this is something that we always remind our clients during the hiking. And it's a very good thing helping them to achieve their goal in a safety way.